Am I live? It says it's live. All right. Welcome back, everybody, to my February 2018 live stream, where I'll just be talking about everything I'm doing for this month. So if anybody that's going to be joining, if you want to have some questions or comments or anything, make sure to leave that down in the live stream comment section. And so we can kind of get talking, have some conversation, because I really enjoyed doing the one back in January where I kind of just talked about certain things, but doesn't look like I got a couple of viewers. I'm still kind of figuring this all out. I don't know how to work all of this just yet. It's kind of hard to see who is watching the live stream. I still have to figure all this out, but I appreciate everybody that is watching once I figure it out who it is. But yeah, so February 2018 got a lot of things that I want to talk about, a lot of things that that I'll be doing. It's a really big month. Last year for me, February was my biggest month due to like all the Super Bowl trailer reactions. Those are a lot of fun. But got a lot of things planned this month. Got a lot of collabs this month. 4 collabs going on this month. A lot of trailer reactions. Trying to get some of those best picture reviews out for you guys. A lot of Netflix movie reviews coming out. A lot of ranking videos coming out as well. Some Funko Pop giveaways. Different things that I will be joining. I wish I could figure out how to tell who's watching. This is only my second live stream ever, so I'm still kind of just figuring it all out. I can't tell if anybody's like comments or if anybody can even hear me just yet, but yeah, so someone can help me. I guess I should learn a little more about all this before I get started with it. But if you can hear me, maybe leave a comment somewhere. See that I could, if it's going on or not. But yeah, so let's get this started. If it's live streaming, you guys can hear my voice and all my different plans. If it's not live streaming, then I'll just probably be talking for about 20-30 minutes by myself. All right, so first off, Stranger Things Funko Pop giveaway. February 2nd, I'll be giving out the Mike Target exclusive 8-bit Funko Pop. I'm not big on these 8-bit Funko Pops, but I know a lot of people are, so I snagged this up to give away to people. I'll be doing this on February 2nd, just like my regular Funko Friday giveaway. Be giving this one away. Then on Friday the 1st, or Thursday the 1st, I'm going to be trying to review The Post. It's one of the films that I did not watch for the Best Pictures nominees. So I would like to review that, The Darkest Hour and Phantom Thread, in February. So I'll be reviewing those during the month of February, with The Post being the first one, Darkest Hour being the second one, and then Phantom Thread being the last one. And then towards the end of the month, right before the Academy Awards, I'll be ranking all 9 Best Picture nominees from worst to best. Also, speaking of ranking videos, I'll be doing the 50 Shades ranking. Hopefully, I'll review those. And I get a chance to see that one in theaters. It's hard to go to the theater now with my baby being about almost 3 months now, so it's hard to go to the movie theater. But I'll try to see Black Panther as well and review that for you guys, and then rank all the Marvel Cinematic movies from worst to best, with that Black Panther being in there. And then the new Hellraiser Judgment film comes out February 13th on video on demand. Blu-ray. So I'll be watching that, reviewing that. And I've been slowly watching the Hellraiser films. Just finished Hellraiser 3, so I'll be reviewing all of those. I won't actually reviewing all those. Sorry, I'm already ranking those from worst to best, including the new Hellraiser Judgment movie as well. So we got the ranking videos done. Black Panther, try to review other reviews. Game Night with Jason Bateman and Rachel McAdams. I will try to get that one out. Annihilation with Natalie Portman, and then of course the most anticipated movie of the year for everybody is Woody Woodpecker. I'll be reviewing Woody Woodpecker in a couple weeks, so I'll be watching. I already watched Woody Woodpecker. I'm trying to figure out my thoughts for this. So yeah, I will be watching that. Okay. Oh, I finally found the section where it tells me who's watching. Ryan O'Toole, Samuel 1, Tom, movie reviews and rankings by Reese. And yeah, so those are the people. I finally found it. Give me an award. I finally did it. Hello, everybody that is watching. Thank you. There's a lot of different tabs on here, so I finally found it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Speaking of Ryan, we'll be doing my Wes Anderson series on Tuesday the 30th. Is my first one with Bottle Rocket with Sean Chandler. I'm really excited to get that one started. Then the week after, I'll be reviewing Rushmore with Screen Crawlers. They were nice enough to join the channel. And then we got The Royal Tenenbaums with Silver Screen Analysis. Life Aquatic of Steve Zusso with, I think it's Ryan O'Toole is reviewing that one with me. Yep. And then the Darjeeling Limited, I'll be reviewing that with The Real Talk. I'm so excited to get those reviews out for you guys. I bought the criterions for all those during the holidays in preparation for that. And so I'm excited to get those reviews out for you. I've been slowly watching them. Some of them I really haven't seen. Justin, you have over 1,000 subs. You should enable Super Chat. What is Super Chat? I don't even know what that is. So I'll have to definitely look at that, Scott. And Scott, I'd like to give a big shout out to you, man. You constantly watch my videos and give me feedback on that. And I know I feel comfortable like coming to you and asking you for advice because your videos are very sharp. They're very clean looking. And I always go to you for advice. So thank you, Scott, for always giving me advice on different things if I don't really know much about it. So I'll have to definitely check out what Super Chat is. I should look into that. So Wes Anderson starts on Tuesday with Sean Chandler. And then it will end, I think, with Moonrise Kingdom being Cody Curtis will be reviewing that with me all the way up to Isle of Dogs in March. So Wes Anderson, I'm really excited to get those started. Of course, the trailer reactions during the Super Bowl. I've heard some rumors that Mission Impossible is going to have its trailer. The one, I forgot what it's called. Fallout, I think it's called. They'll be having the trailer for that. I've heard rumors of the next Cloverfield movie trailer during that. And you could probably expect maybe like Avengers and maybe Ant-Man, maybe something like that. I'm looking forward to the Super Bowl. I don't watch football. I've never cared about football at all, but I do watch the Super Bowl for the trailers and all of the funny videos and commercials. So I'll be checking those out. My wife's not a football fan either. I got the hiccups. We're a big baseball fan, but Super Bowl is a good time for movie trailers as well. People can donate via live stream. Go to youtube.com/features. Definitely check that out. Maybe I'll enable that for my next one. Looking forward to March. I'll definitely look into that. Netflix movies. There's a Duncan Jones one coming out in February with Paul Rudd called Mute, I think. There's a British horror film called The Ritual. There's a Robbie Amell movie coming out When We First Met, and then there's another one called Irreplaceable You. Hello, Justin. Hello, thank you for joining. I'm excited to talk about Life Aquatic of Steve Zusso with you, Justin. Up to Outdogs, I can't wait. I'm excited for the next Mission Impossible and Cloverfield movies. Mission Impossible, I never really cared about 1, 2, and 3, but Ghost Protocol was so much fun, and Rogue Nation was even better. So I'm definitely pumped up for this new one. Tom Cruise is so dedicated. Yes, and how I don't care about football either. I'm all about baseball. I grew up watching baseball, so I don't really care about football. But yeah, so I'm excited to get February started. February last year was the biggest month for me, and I'm looking at my calendar. I have it on my wall over here next to my green screen. It's just packed with movie reviews and ranking videos and the Wes Anderson series, trailer reaction, Netflix movies. So I'm really excited for February. It's a great year already, 2018. Got a lot of fun things. You do Q&A live streams in the near future. Yeah, I can definitely set one of those up. This is, like I said, my only second live stream I've ever done, so I'm still kind of getting used to these things. But I would love to set a Q&A up. Maybe we can do like once a month or something in Q&A. If you guys would like that, leave a thought down below for that. If you would like to see some random Q&As. I've joined sometimes before on some Q&As for some channels. But if you guys have any questions like here, of course, I could just stop and talk to you about it while I'm doing this live stream. So yeah, thanks. I got Scott watching and Ryan. Ryan, I'm excited to get our video started. I haven't watched it. I just sat down and watched Bottle Rocket with Owen Wilson and Luke Wilson. That was in preparation for Sean's video. And then I just got done watching Rushmore with Screen Crawlers. And Rushmore and Bottle Rocket are so different. Rushmore is like the start of Wes Anderson's quirkiness, and it just seems to like take over once you get to like Royal Tenenbaums and the Darjeeling Limited and Fantastic Mr. Fox and Grand Budapest Hotel. Like he's just really found his style. And it was weird to watch Bottle Rocket because Bottle Rocket didn't really have any of those quirky styles, his camera movements, but it definitely became more apparent in Rushmore. So I'm really excited to get that. Are you doing Grand Budapest Hotel? I really like that movie. I actually reviewed that movie when it came out, so I don't think I'll review that. But I might do like a re-review. I don't know. I might do it. I don't know. But if you want to join me, Ryan, maybe we could do that. If you want to do that, if you're up to it. Of course, I'm going to rewatch it just because it's a good movie. How's everybody doing? Rich? Yep, I'm doing good. How you doing, bud? Trying to catch up on other people's channels. Rich Reviews is a dedicated guy. I remember last year, he went through and watched every single one of my videos, over 1,000 of them, and commented on every single one. Rich is a hardcore fan of YouTube videos, and I admire his dedication, and I love his support for everything. I want Grand Budapest Hotel to come to Criterion already. All Wes Anderson other films are on there. I think it probably would be very soon. It makes sense. I was really happy when they released the Before trilogy, Before Sunrise, Sunset, and Midnight on Criterion. I lost my damn mind when they released that on Criterion because that's my favorite trilogy on my favorite trilogy ever. I love those movies, so I was really happy to have that. Been really, really obsessed with reading the inserts in the Criterion collection. I opened up all of my Wes Anderson ones, and I read like everything about him, and then I read like all the other Criterions I have. And I sat down for like a couple days and just read a bunch of Criterion stuff. So it's really interesting. Charles said, "What 80s sitcom would you love to see get a modern day reboot on Netflix or Hulu?" They've done a lot of like reboots and stuff. I mean, like the 21 Jump Street show they did into a movie. I mean, I was born in the 90s, so I watched a lot of 90s shows. But there was some 80s shows too, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. When was that? Was that 80s or 90s? It'd be kind of cool if they could do a reboot and, have Will Smith be like the uncle in there. That'd be kind of fun. Less than 300 views away from getting a 1,000 view on my review 222. Hope that everyone can help me get there. I'm less than 300 reviews. Oh yeah, I'll definitely check out review for that, Rich. Cat's playing down here with me. But yeah, I'll definitely check out your review for that. Rich Reviews also watching, commenting on, liking all my videos. He's insanely generous. He is. I remember when I was working and I would get constant notifications for Rich Review. I'm like, this guy is just watching a lot of videos. Prince of Bel-Air was a 90s sitcom. Yeah, I didn't really watch much of Prince Bel-Air, but so I wasn't sure if it was 80 or 90. That'd be kind of cool if they redid that. Bringing back some of those Disney Channel shows. They've been doing some other things for that. What would you do if you were invited to Prince Harry wedding? I would probably go. I mean, I'm not big following like queens and princes and kings and different things over there. But I certainly would go. It'd be like a very prestigious invite and a very interesting event I would go to. BY says, hey, how are you doing? How's your Sunday going? If you could bring back a killed off fictional victim, who would it be and why? Villain. So fiction. Stop biting me, cat. This cat always bites me. Do you want to join the video? Do you want to join the video? Huh? This is Bagheera. We named him Bagheera after we saw the Jungle Book because we got him the next day. So Bagheera's name was in our mind. Why don't you go play with something? He loves to knock off all my Funko Pops. Back to your question, Terrell. If you could bring off a killed off fictional villain, who would it be? I like that they bring back the Red Skull from like Captain America. That'd be kind of cool. They've kind of had some thoughts about that. I really enjoyed his take of that character. I think that'd be kind of cool if they could bring him back. The only two TV shows that I'm looking forward to this year are The Expense, season 3, and The 100 season 5. I'm not big on television. I watch a lot of movies, but my brother-in-law recently gave me his Hulu account, so we've been watching like Community. This is a guilty pleasure. I watched The Bachelor. My wife obviously watched it first, and then I kind of got into it, and now I'm watching The Bachelor. I've been watching LA to Vegas, which is pretty funny on Fox. I watch a lot of Impractical Jokers, Carbonara Effect, anything on True TV. I watch all day. Like it's literally on right now in the living room. So I have that going like nonstop. Since my little girl was born, we turned on Disney Channel for her, even though she can't watch it. But it would watch Disney Junior and then go and transition into Disney Channel. And then I literally got hooked on watching Disney Channel during like Christmas break because I had a couple weeks off. So I watched like Andy Mack and Bizarre and a bunch of different Disney Channel shows. And I found myself actually wanting to sit down and watch them when they aired. So I watched all of those. And yeah, I watch a lot of the kid Disney Channel shows because kid now. So it's okay I say that I can do that. TMZ caught up with Balsalar TMZ caught up with getting son of Paul G. Getty asked him if he or his family would watch the film. He said no, but praised the casting change. I was honestly surprised. You know, he got a nomination for Best Supporting Actor. I thought that was like if Kevin Spacey didn't have all that issues, he maybe would have been nominated too. I still haven't seen All the Money in the World yet. Hopefully I can watch it soon, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. I do think it's a very interesting how the movie was, you know, filmed and all the issues with it with Kevin Spacey, Michelle Williams, Mark Wahlberg, a lot of things surrounding that. Definitely gets me interested in watching the film eventually. What 90s live action Nickelodeon show do you think is underrated? Salute your shorts. What would you do? The Secret World of Alex Mack, Nick Arcade, or Roundhouse? I be honest, I have never seen any of those. The 90s live action. I haven't seen any of those. I never even heard any of those. I mean, I was born in 91, but I watched a lot of like the Nickelodeon kid shows like Rugrats and Doug and Hey Arnold, different things like that. Talk about the collabs, please. I'll be doing Wes Anderson collabs, reviewing every Wes Anderson film. But I'm doing a lot of collabs with other videos, like for movies that are pertain to certain releases, like Tomb Raider. I wanted to review all the both Tomb Raider films and like Incredibles and the Jurassic Park movies, a lot of things like that. I want to do collabs with everybody with films. Stop it. I want to do collabs with movies, like classic movie reviews for movies that are coming out. Christopher Plummer was actually good in the movie. I want to check it out. I like Christopher Plummer as an actor, so I'm curious about that. All the money in the world can be held off and waited on the other actor does it great. A little boring. I mean, I'll check it at home when it's like released online, or not online, but like video on demand and stuff, and I can rent it. I'll check it out. All the Money in the World was good. I'm glad you liked it. Sir Ty Jensen, Zach. If you keep your eyes open, there's one shot at Kevin Spacey. I watched your review and you said that. And so now I want to sit down and watch it and figure out where it is and point it out to see if I can find it. Rich reviews. What they don't tell you at the end of All the Money in the World is that J. Paul Getty III spent most of his life on alcohol and was drug addict. No, that's a shame. Justin, it's my friend Matt Hooper's birthday. Can you give him a shout out? Happy birthday, Matt. I hope you have a great day. It's great to have a birthday on the weekend too, where you can relax and do nothing. I don't know if you work or anything, but it's always great to have a birthday on the weekend and just relax and have fun. So Matt, happy birthday. I hope you have a great day. I hope you had a great weekend and I hope you have a great week ahead of you and great February too. Turrell said, thoughts on the sexual assault allegations that have been plaguing Hollywood. There's been a lot of them. Holy crap. There's been like once a week, there's been someone where you like absolutely love, like Aziz Ansari is like, I love Aziz Ansari from Parks and Rec. And then you have like sexual allegation against him. I'm like, oh, that's a shame. Like it's a big shame. I mean, I believe with what women are saying, and I stand behind them and everything. I think it's just a shame that when you fall in love with an actor and then they come out with that, and you're like, damn, like your thoughts about them kind of drop a little, and you kind of lose like respect for them. So that's my thoughts on it. I mean, it's a shame, and men shouldn't be doing that. And I applaud all the women that are coming out and saying this and finally speaking up. But it's a shame that you lose your credibility for who you are as a person. I mean, Kevin Spacey, he got kicked out of a movie and he could have had an Oscar nom. So it sucks for him. It means his loss. Sir Ty Jensen, if the Tomb Raider movies come on Netflix Canada soon, I'll be reviewing them. It's been years since I've seen them, but I am looking forward to rewatching them. Rich Reviews, thoughts on the Love, Simon trailer. I'm looking forward to that. It looks very emotional. There was a screen actually a couple weeks ago in my city, but I didn't get a chance to see it. But I'm looking forward. I think it comes out in like April. Be wise, awful. What's awful? Jay Jarvis, hi, how you doing? Rich Reviews. During the last Maze Runner review, I was wondering if your girlfriend can't make up your mind about betraying you, why in the world would you go back and try to save her? During the last Maze Runner, I was wondering if your girlfriend can't make up your mind about betraying you, why in the world would you go back and save her? You're talking about Teresa? Yeah, he shouldn't go back and save her if she betrayed him. You're the best, man. Thanks. Hope your friend has a great birthday. Rich Reviews. Never understood the praise for calling me by your name. I mean, it's not for everybody, but I really enjoyed it. Jay Jarvis, I'm doing pretty good enjoying this Sunday. How's your Sunday going? Be wise. Oh, awful. Love, Simon. Yeah, like I said, it's kind of like call me by your name. It's not for everybody, but I'm looking forward to it. Plans on having a review of The Punisher coming. Planning on having a review for you. Are you having a review for The Punisher? I have fallen way behind on the Netflix shows. The Marvel Netflix shows. I watched Daredevil season 1 and half of Jessica Jones, and that is it. Every time they release a new season, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna watch them all. I'm gonna rank them all. It's gonna be so much fun, and then I don't. So I'm really, really behind. But I would love to watch Punisher. I really like the Punisher. I'm looking forward to watching The Defenders too. Rank your favorite Power Rangers characters from worst to best. That is a lot. It is a lot. But I will be having, I will tell you this, Charles, I will be having a Power Rangers ranking once Power Rangers Super Ninja Still is completely done. I'll be ranking all of the seasons from worst to best. Because I don't know if you saw last year, I reviewed every single Power Rangers season leading up to the Power Rangers movie. I love, love, love Power Rangers. Super Ninja Still just aired on Nickelodeon yesterday around noon. So I watched that. And so once that is over, I'll be reviewing that, Super Ninja Still, and ranking all the Power Rangers. I wanted to do it last year, but I just didn't get around to doing it. But I will be reviewing that. I got a lot of Power Ranger stuff in my room, like underneath these Funko Pops and just things everywhere. Maybe one day I'll show that off. The Jose Critic. Hey, how you doing? I hope you're enjoying your Sunday. Hope everything's going well. Got 7 viewers. I'm really liking this live stream, kind of connecting with other people and everything. Getting to know more people, asking and answering questions, just talking about what I'm doing in February. It's a lot of fun. I love YouTube. If you guys don't know, I will be 6 years in November. 6 years. It's been a lot of fun. Jay Jarvis, go Power Rangers. Yes, I love Power Rangers. Rich Reviews this. I plan to review The Punisher and also plan to review a show called Relic, a British detective show done backwards. Interesting. Best Saoirse Ronan performance and worst Saoirse Ronan performance. Easily, best performance was Lady Bird. Also, Brooklyn was pretty good. Was it The Host? Was that what it was called that she was in? Stephanie Meyer's book, the young adult adaptation. Was that it? If that is it, if that's what it's called, that was a bad one. I think that's what it was called. The Host. It could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. Which is better, Black Hawk Down or Gladiator? I've not seen Black Hawk Down before, so I'd have to go with Gladiator. I like those big epic movies. I'm not big on war films. I have not. That's why I've not seen Black Hawk Down. But I would love to. I've heard many good things about it before. And actually, my dad used to own the movie on DVD. Oh, hello, Wayne. How you doing? Um, hope that Dunkirk wins Best Picture. I think The Shape of Water could win Best Picture. YA films are essentially dead, pretty much. Hello, Wayne. How is Kitty doing? How is Nickel? How is Jen? How is life? How is life? Wayne, I was meaning to ask you, do you want to go see Black Panther on Saturday the 17th? If you know, text me. We can go. We can. I'll pencil you and we'll figure that out. Scott, I've had a YouTube channel since 2010. They weren't movie review channels. They were cringy, Smosh-esque videos back when I was younger. Do you still have them up? I would like to check that out. Was a critic. Oh boy, February 2nd, bad movies is 50 Shades Free and Peter Rabbit. I don't think I'm checking out Peter Rabbit. Two good movies, Early Man. I'll want to check out Early Man and Black Panther. I'm really looking forward to Black Panther even more. I'm checking it out. You watch WWE or any other wrestling company? No. But I do have a cool story. My grandpa came over when I was younger, and we had a channel around midnight that had played Dirty Girl Wrestling. And he came over, and I was like in 4th grade, and we watched it. And that's probably the only WWE I've ever watched. But my grandpa used to watch it when we go down to his house in Portland. I would occasionally watch, but no, I don't watch it for my own pleasure. But I have watched that stuff before a long time ago. I'm burnt out on superhero movies. I'm kind of too. I mean, my friend here who's on the live stream as well. I see him on here, Wayne. We talked about this before. It's like the same thing over and over again. Maybe my wife says so. Like we can't get excited for Marvel films because it's the same thing every single time. We know it's going to be good. We know it's going to be fun. We want something different. And Thor kind of had that. The third Thor film had some different aspects to it, but Logan was a step in the right direction. Deadpool was a step to change things up a little. Who's your favorite SNL female cast member, past or current? Kate McKinnon is hilarious. She is absolutely hilarious, both on movies and SNL. So I think she is really funny. I hope Coco wins for best animated and best song. I hope it wins for best animation. I hope The Greatest Showman, This Is Me wins for best song. I no longer watch MCU films. I completely understand why. They're the same generic formula, and they've had a lot of them. So I understand why, but I'm a big Marvel fan, so I like to go see it. I have Deadpool and Logan on Blu-ray. I do too. There's some couple cool steelbooks for those from Best Buy. Favorite actions movie, 80s action movie. Geez. Like Predator, there's a fun. Die Hard's a lot of fun. I'm blanking on some right now. Rambo is a lot of fun. I know Sir Ty Jensen just ranked those ones. Those are a lot of fun. Which 80 themes TV show do you like better? Freaks and Geeks, Stranger Things, The Goldbergs, The Americans, or Glow? Watched Freaks and Geeks occasionally. Stranger Things is a lot of fun. I've watched Goldbergs but could not get into it. The Americans I have not watched. And Glow was really fun. Stranger Things, of course. Glow was really great. My wife didn't like it, but I thought it was really fun. Hopefully they can do another season. Terminator 2. Yep, there you go. That's another one. Message Retract. Message Retract. Okay. I think it's Terminator 2 90s movie. But yeah, Terminator is good regardless. Wayne, yes, sir. So I will see you on Saturday for Black Panther. I hope that we both enjoy it and we can talk about our respective cats. The Goldbergs used to be good. It's gone downhill. If it was good before, I'd be interested in watching it. It airs on ABC, so every time I watch The Bachelor, I see like commercials in for it. I like the Goldbergs. African American Panther, yes. Yeah, so I'll be looking forward to seeing that movie with you, sir. Wayne, looks pretty good. Have you seen Thor yet? Probably check it out online in HD. Have you seen Justice League? I miss going to movies with you, Wayne. Favorite Tom Hiddleston non-Marvel cinematic performance? Jeez. Tom Hiddleston. Oh, I held it. I can't say his name right. Let me check. What movies has he been in? Doing these live streams, I just kind of like blank on everything. War Horse. I know he was in War Horse. That was a pretty good movie. Um, I know he's an early man. Crimson Peak, he was pretty good, but I didn't really like that. I Saw the Light. He was pretty good. Is he not in War Horse? Oh, Midnight in Paris. He was in that movie too. Yeah, he was in War Horse. I'm looking at his IMDb page right now. Probably like maybe Crimson Peak. Oh, he was in Kong. That was pretty good too. He's a really good actor. I really enjoy his movies. Where did it go? There he goes. No, not yet. No, either. Well, you definitely should watch them. They're both really good. Which genre or franchise do you and your wife watch together? She does not watch horror movies at all. She even got scared of watching 10 Cloverfield Lane. Watch a lot of comedy. Like last night, we watched Maze Runner. She enjoys like those action movies and comedy and romance films, mostly comedy though. Do you ever pirate movies? I never have in my life. No, never done that. I don't ever like download or anything like that. Stream, but not like download or anything. I don't want to bring my computer or anything like that. Do you work for the cops, Scott? Do you? Let me know. Have you heard of Chris and Liam Hemsworth, lesser known older brother, lesser known Luke? Yes, I have heard of him, and I mean, Chris Hemsworth is so popular that um, his little brother gets overshadowed. Isn't there like a third Luke Wilson brother? Andrew? Yeah, there's a third Owen Wilson brother. Owen Wilson brother. Third Wilson brother. Andrew Wilson. He looks nothing like them. Jesus. Crazy. Hello. La Policia, the Popo. What are your favorite Disney shows minus Star Wars versus The Force of Evil? I haven't watched that. Disney Channel shows. Currently, I like watching Andy Mack and Bizarre and Bunked, just because they're on like all the time in my house. So that's why I constantly watch. Nope, good. You don't work for the police. No, I never pirated movies. I had a friend who used to download music for me, but I don't pirate movies. I stream them if I can't like get to like the theater or like if I can't find out the library, I stream them there. 10 Cloverfield Lane is scary. Sue me. My wife. Oh, hello. You are Tara. I was like, I thought that was someone else. My wife said 10 Cloverfield Lane is scary. She does not like that movie. She thought after watching 10 Cloverfield Lane that I was going to kill her. We were already a couple months in together living in our apartment, and she told me down the road that after watching 10 Cloverfield Lane, she thought I was going to kill her. So there's that. And that's what my wife thinks of me. Favorite TV show that got canceled way too soon. What show is that? Tara, you know what it is. Baby Daddy. That got canceled. I liked watching that show. That was a good show. I noticed Liam Hemsworth made a couple direct-to-DVD movies. I guess he mostly makes direct-to-DVD movies. Yeah, I mean, Chris Hemsworth is just so much popular. I feel like a lot of people are just making straight to DVD now. Oh God, Bizarre Vark is so bad. Yeah, everything on Disney Channel is bad, but like I just can't help but watch it. I feel like Andy Mack's like the only one that's semi-good, but Bizarre Vark and Bunked and the one with the big family stuck in the middle, they're all bad. They're not any good, but they're just watchable. Thanks for sharing that. Yeah, when everybody knows that I thought I was going to kill you, but I wasn't. Terrell said, why didn't Mary Elizabeth Winstead always get the critical praise she deserves? She's a very good actress. I remember the movie Smash she was in, where she was an alcoholic teacher. She was good in that. She was good in Scott Pilgrim. She's a very good actress. Zardvark is a national treasure. What one's your favorite, Tara? Do you like Zardvark or do you like something else? I know you liked Bunked a little. Have you ever seen Firefly? No, but I've seen the movie. Is it Serenity? I think I've seen that one years ago. Jose Critic, Stuck in the Middle. It's overrated. It's a Loud House ripoff. It's also Malcolm in the Middle ripoff. You ever watch like Malcolm in the Middle and Stuck in the Middle? It's the same thing. Malcolm in the Middle is so much better. Back in my day, Disney Channel shows used to be good, huh? Or maybe it's just my nostalgia talking. They were good. I used to watch like Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, Hannah Montana. I used to watch, but even shows before that, like in the '90s, they were good too. Bunked is the shit. It is pretty fun. We used to like to sing it to our daughter. Why don't you bring her in here so we can say hi to her? Why don't you bring the little baby in here unless she's sleeping? Yes, it's called Serenity. Yeah, my uncle took me to see that movie years ago, and I didn't know what it was about, and I thought it was pretty cool. And he told me that was like from Firefly, and I was like, I don't even know what that is either. I still haven't watched it, but I know a lot of people do like that movie and that show. People want to bring it back and stuff. I know the fact that the creator of the Loud House was recently fired over sexual misconduct. I actually was telling my wife about that, and yeah, so I never watched it though. And here she is. Say hello. Hi. This is Daisy.
Okay, maybe not back for this.
Say hi. Big Ear was in here earlier.
Was he?
Yeah, he was biting my leg. Say hi to everybody. You're famous. Wayne says hi. Hi, Wayne. Hi. She had a good sleep today. We were editing some videos and watching some Hellraiser. Hello, Daisy. She's so cute. She says, thank you. Thank you for the nice comment. Say hi to Daisy. Say hi to me only, Daisy. Thank you. Say hi to Wayne. There, she said hi. I'm glad you like Serenity. I didn't see it in the cinema. I rented and purchased it month. Sir Ty Jensen says hi. It's her waving. She can't speak yet. Couple weeks more?
Couple months.
Couple months. Your first word is going to be daddy.
We'll see.
What's up, Daisy? Let me say. What's up? What's up? Okay. Say bye-bye for now. Say bye. Thank you for that. Oh, was she napping?
Yeah.
Yep. So Daisy, I think I told the story before, but my wife doesn't like me telling this. Daisy Ray from Star Wars, Daisy Ridley, Daisy Ray. That's how we named her. Hal 9000 Daisy. Daisy, give me your answer. Give me your answer due. I'm half crazy. All for the love of 2001 Space Odyssey. Hey, Daisy Ridley, LOL. First word, Funko. I'm going to buy Daisy the Disney collection, so she'll have like a shelf in her room. I want to do that. Bye, Daisy. Yep, she left. She'll probably go take a nap. She took a long nap today, 2.5 hours. My wife went and got her haircut, and I edited my Maze Runner review and the ranking for the Maze Runner films, and I did my Funko Pop haul for January, and watched a little bit of Hellraiser 3, and she slept. Yeah. Do you think This Is Us star Justin Hartley would make a good transition into movies someday? Been a fan of his since his soap opera days on Passions many, many years ago. I never watched This Is Us, but I know a lot of people really, really like that show. Justin Hartley, I think he could. Easily transition into movies. You have the Godzilla pop? No, I don't. I want it. I had the King Kong, but I sold it. Godzilla's cooler than King Kong. So maybe one day I'll get it. Every time I hear Daisy, I remember the scene from 2001. It's been years since I've seen that movie. It's a very, very intriguing movie. I didn't realize that Daisy was from that. I'll have to rewatch that movie. I saw a hand go up. I'll take that. Yeah. Sure, Wayne, that she recognized your face, little tiny icon there. And she goes, that's Wayne. I've seen him before. Favorite underrated CW show? I'm sorry, Charlie, I haven't seen any of the CW shows. Like, are you talking about like the Arrow and different things like that? I haven't watched. I've watched Arrow season 1, episode 1 once. So yeah, sorry, I can't answer your question there, bud. Who do you think would win, Godzilla versus Kong? I mean, Godzilla has like the blue flames and everything, but King Kong's like strong and massive. But I think it would be an interesting battle. But I think Godzilla, I personally like the Godzilla movie more than the new King Kong movie. I can't wait to see them duke it out. Hopefully they use like the same style for the Godzilla and the King Kong. That'd be really cool to see them both. But I think I would rather have Godzilla win. What about you? Who do you think you would like to see win? Got 11 viewers. That nice, awesome. I had a lot of fun with this. A little longer than I expected, but I'm kind of just enjoying it. Talking about everything. I've already talked about all my plans February. Now we're just having some fun chat here in the chat room on YouTube. So Scott, who do you think would win? There we go. Who do you think had the best acting performance of 2017, and who do you think had the worst? Really, really, really good performances 2017. Timothy Chalamet had a really great performance in Call Me by Your Name. Saoirse Ronan did a really good job in Lady Bird. Frances McDermott did a great job in Three Billboards, but some really bad performances. Like anybody that was involved with the Emoji Movie was bad. Other bad performances, like Mark Wahlberg from Transformers. Sir Anthony Hopkins gave a really bad performance in Transformers 2. Ending of Godzilla versus King Kong. Godzilla must save Mothra. Kong, why did you say that name? God, no. God, I don't want everyone to see that like part of a movie like that again. But I am curious for a new Godzilla movie and then King Godzilla versus King Kong. I'm not sure which one comes first. Godzilla 2 or King Kong versus Godzilla. Whichever one comes first, I'm looking forward to that one. I know Millie Bobby Brown is going to be in the new Godzilla movie. It's good to see her do things outside of Stranger Things. Thoughts on James Franco getting snubbed by Best Actor Oscar and edited out of the Vanity Fair cover due to the 2 recent allegations against him. It's a shame. James Franco is one of my favorite actors, a very versatile actor. Do comedy, do kids movie, do Spring Breakers, whatever it is. He's good at everything. But if there's allegations and, you know, the Oscars are pushing for not having those allegations and everything, it makes sense for not putting them on there. You don't want people to be upset, you know, you having someone that with those allegations being nominated for an Oscar. Completely understand why they didn't have him, but definitely was deserving of his role for Tommy Wiseau in The Disaster Artist. I think he did a tremendous job, but I understand why they didn't put him in there. Was the recent eating dinner. What were you eating? Tell me what you were eating, Rich. Scott, I wish they would erase Godzilla from MonsterVerse canon. It doesn't fit with Skull Island. Not really. I don't think they don't really feel the same. They feel both very different. I think Godzilla feels a little darker. Kong's a little more comedic. It's almost kind of like, you know, like Man of Steel feels very different from some of the other DC ones. But, you know, I don't think they should redo it because I really like the Godzilla, but I think they could tie them in very nicely. Sausages. I hope you enjoyed your sausages, Rich. I'm not sure what I'm going to have for dinner yet. Maybe some leftover pulled pork sandwiches. Had some Taco Bell nacho cheese fries earlier. Those were really, really good. I had a good time eating those ones. I always get a couple bean burritos for lunch, and what else I can fit in my mouth from Taco Bell. It's pretty good. What 2017 movie have you seen that's dumb but funny at the same time? Baywatch, Going in Style, Fist Fight. Those movies that I think my wife and I were talking about, they're dumb and silly, but we still like watching them. Yes, those fries are good. I got 2 packs a day. The cheese were good. And I even used leftover cheese to dip my bean burrito in it. And it was a great invention. Recently reviewed Godzilla Planet of the Monster animated Godzilla movie. It's a 1 hour and 28-minute movie with Godzilla showing up in the last 20 minutes. No, thank you then. But I know that they're doing like 3 of them, like a trilogy for those Netflix movies. I know you didn't like the Transformers movies, but are you curious about it because it's not directed by Michael Bay and John Cena's in it, and it takes place before Transformers, the first movie. So if they can make it more grounded and more realistic and not Michael Bay-ish, then I'm sure it'd be good. I've heard that Casey Affleck will not be presented. I heard that too at the Best Actress Award at the year's ceremony due to the sexual harassment allegations against him. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, but like I said about the James Franco, if they don't want those kind of things at the Oscars, I understand why. But it's tradition that the previous year's winner do the presenting. So it's a shame that they'll have someone new. But Casey Affleck did really good in Manchester by the Sea and even Ghost Story this year. I've seen the show The Good Doctor. I see a lot of previews for it, a lot of commercials. I'd be curious. I enjoy The Good Doctor. I have Asperger's like Sean. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West naming their new kid Chicago. I wonder if that's because he's from Chicago. It's an interesting name. But it's a different name. It's not a regular name you would hear, but if it Chicago meant a lot to him, then it makes sense. Something different. I haven't watched Transformers 4 or 5. I think 4 is a little better than 5, but I saw Transformers 1 in theaters, and I thought it was really fun. And then 2 I thought was cool, and then 3 was even better. And then it's like as I grew older and watched them, like these are just really, really bad. Rich reviews: John Cena is a terrible actor. Yeah, he's not a very good actor, but I think it's funny that he's so massive, and he's like it's funny. When he was in Sisters, Daddy's Home 2, and Trainwreck, I think he did okay in those performances. John Cena is back on hosting Kids' Choice Awards. When isn't he hosting the Kids' Choice Awards? They're not good. I don't know if I'll see them again. Terrell said, "What's your favorite radio station format?" I used to listen to the radio a lot going to work in the morning in the car. I listened to like old school hip hop. Like in the morning, a lot of radio stations in my town kind of like have gone away. I listen to like a lot of morning talk shows out here in Seattle. I listen to some of those. They're pretty funny. In the morning, I like to listen to the talk shows. On the way home, I like to listen to the the rap music and hip hop and stuff. Rich reviews: how high will movie ticket prices go? I remember like looking at ticket stubs and like a couple years ago, which is really cheaper, like $10 cheap. I don't know. Depending, I guess, where you live. Under New York, I think in like Los Angeles and Hollywood and stuff, it's really higher. But out here, it's like for like a night show, it's like $12.50. Like geez, like $13-14. It's crazy that you can pay for 2 people to go to the movie and it'd be like almost $30, or you can wait like 3 months and just buy the movie on Blu-ray for like $20. Superhero 5,000. If there's one movie that you would just buy to destroy, what would it be? The Emoji Movie. Thoughts on the decline of box office numbers? Because there's just so many movies, and I mean, a lot of it's due to the fact that they're just pumping them out, and people have priorities that they want to do. Like, okay, this month I only want to see this movie, this movie, this movie, or this year I want to see this movie, this movie, this movie, and they have priorities. Like, but if you put movies really close together, like Justice League, Thor, and Star Wars really close together, people are only going to want to choose one of them to see. So I think people are releasing too many big movies all at once, and people are anticipating them, of course, but they have to prioritize what they want to see, and that's where Movie Pass comes into play. That you can see whatever you want to see. And I've had Movie Pass for 6 years in October, and it's definitely helped me see more movies than I would have expected. Is there a movie you wish you would have seen in theaters? Before Midnight, I didn't know what that movie was when it first came out, and then I watched the new one, and I love it. Favorite documentary? There was a LeBron James documentary I saw a couple years ago that I really enjoyed, but I'm not much into documentaries. If there's one movie that I already went asked that question, saw The Maze Runner at the Alamo Drafthouse Theater. It was enjoyable. I'm in the first one twice in theaters because I saw a double feature when they did Scorch Trial. So I've seen all 3 of them in theaters. Get Movie Pass, $10 a month. I used to pay $50 a month for Movie Pass, and still it was worth it. There was even a time where they were trying to get me to pay $100, and I got around from not doing that. But I've been with Movie Pass since they were $34, $49. Now they're $10, which is an amazing, amazing deal. I will stand by Movie Pass for my life. Like customer service, okay, it's bad. You don't get your card, but I've had it for 6 years. When it was in beta, I had it. Like when the first Pitch Perfect movie came out, I had it, and I saw Here Comes the Boom and different things like that. And it's a great deal. Did you see It Comes at Night? Yeah, I saw it. A little disappointed with how it played out. Superhero 5,000. Do you watch sports? I watch baseball, a lot of baseball. I go to baseball games. My wife and I recently have been going to hockey games. And I like watching soccer too. So those are that. And I'm excited for the Olympics too. Thoughts on the new rules that would prevent Oscars from going through another envelope gate? They need it. That was a fiasco. They need to really have it structured. The Maze Runner didn't need to be 2 hours. No, the director thought he was Peter Jackson. The issue with the Square Trials is that's rather long. Worst movie you saw on an airplane. Last year I saw a couple years ago when I went to New York and Hawaii. I saw Mad Max, 99 Homes, an older film. Worst movie, I don't know, because I feel like I picked movies I want to watch when I'm on an airplane. I don't want to watch something bad. I don't feel like I want to watch something new. I want to watch something I've seen before. That's why I watched like Spy, Mad Max a couple times on the airplanes. I don't travel too much, but when I do, I pick movies I want to watch. I feel sorry for people who buy movie ticket prices at full price. Yeah, I mean, if a lot of people knew about Movie Pass, more people would go. Oh yeah, Here Comes the Boom was my first Movie Pass movie, I think. Yeah, we got ours together and we saw that at AMC in Lakewood. Geez, it's been years. Remember, Wayne, we used to go Thursday night at 7 to see all the movies, and then we would go Friday morning at AMC in Lakewood, and I would fall asleep in the theater while seeing the movies because I was really tired from work, and then we would sneak in like Wendy's burgers and chicken nuggets, and at one time we even snuck in Frosties to the movies. Good times, good times. We used to have, my friend and I used to have Movie Pass together, and we would go all the damn time to the movies, and we would sneak in food and stuff. McRibs, just a bunch of different things. Do you think Marvel would make more super movies with ethnically diverse cast if Black Panthers does well? Yeah. I think they will. Yeah, they can do like a Black Panther too, and different characters, lesser known characters that if Black Panther pulls in a lot of money, then people are interested in seeing that. Meghan Markle's ex-husband is making a TV show about a divorced couple with a kid whose ex marries a British prince. He's simply being petty, or is that a genius idea? He's being petty, and I love it. I was looking at the picture of the food, the pulled pork cheese fries. Those were good. Wendy's, if you're listening to this, bring back the pulled pork cheese fries. We need a Movie Pass for concessions. I was thinking about that. And I read that, John Campion, I think, did a video about that. Couple of ideas that he had for Movie Pass, the concessions, and like a couple one where you can not to swipe two different cards. You can just swipe one card for a couple and it would pay for 2 tickets. That'd be a great idea as well. Because my wife has Movie Pass as well. When we go see movies, I give her my card, transactions done, then she gives her the person her card and the thing's done too. So if they had like that couple one, just one swipe, and that'd be great. Considering that we're seeing a whole bunch of superhero movies, will we see a Darkman remake? I think we could. I haven't seen it, but I know what you're talking about. I think we could see one eventually. What else we got here? Have you seen Ralph Sepe's Jr. King Candy? No, I have not. I don't know what that is. Let's look that up. King. King Candy. 15-year-old kid tries to stand out in the world and starts a charity, but his ways lead to illegal activity. Nope, I haven't seen that. Maybe I'll check it out one day. Favorite underrated HBO show? I don't watch HBO. True Detective, that HBO? I've watched that a few times. Would you vote for Oprah for president? I don't know. I don't really pay attention to politics, but if she has good intentions, sure, why not? Would you run for Congress? No, I don't think I would ever do anything like that. Okay, I'm out. May the Lord bless you and your family. Bless that baby. Bless you, baby. Love you, baby. Wayne says hi. I'll see you for Black Panther, Wayne. Are you looking forward to watching NBC's upcoming show, Rise, which is described as Glee meets This Is Us meets Friday Lights? You got me at Glee, so maybe. I love Glee. I love musicals, so maybe I'll check that out. Thoughts on a new TV show that skip a year? People lose interest. That's as simple as that. People lose interest and find other shows and then forget about it. What movie have you seen that was considered good that got you bored from watching it? That's a tricky question. What movie have you seen that was considered good but you got bored from watching it? I kind of got bored from A Ghost Story in the beginning. but I ended up enjoying the movie at the end. What would you rather see? Wayne's World 3, Austin Powers 4, Austin Powers 4, Austin Powers 4. I love Austin Powers. I used to watch the movie a lot. I remember when I got my PlayStation 2 for Christmas, I also got Austin Powers Gold member, so I popped the Austin Powers Gold member, and I thought it was the coolest thing that I could watch movies on my PlayStation. And so I watched that constantly. Austin Powers, by far. I know people don't like the movies too much, but they are hilarious. Thoughts on the new season of FX shows American Crime Story Assassination of Giovanni Versace? I've seen the trailer. I saw the commercial for it a couple of times. It looks interesting. I mean, the guy who made that show and American Horror Story and Glee, Ryan Murphy, does a great job making those shows, and it looks interesting. I mean, it's got some really good name actors in there, so maybe I'll check it out eventually. I didn't watch the God, what was it? The football guy, the murder, Bronco. I'm blanking on his name. Oh my God. If you know his name, please type it in there and be my hero. They had the show O.J. Simpson. I didn't watch that one. There we go. Feud season 2 will focus on Charles and Diana. At a point, I thought Black Panther would be rated R, and then I was disappointed when it wasn't. Sometimes I get disappointed when movies aren't rated R, like comedies and horror films. I get disappointed when they're not rated R. I like when movies are R, like I got it, O.J. Simpson. Like a horror movie. When they're PG-13, I feel like it's not going to be as bloody and scary, so I like them when it's rated R. So it'd be kind of interesting when it's rated R if Black Panther was, but you know, I could also see why it's PG-13 too. So yeah, you know, it's happy that like Logan and Deadpool were rated R. You know, those were necessary rated R films. What do you think will be the worst film of the year? 50 Shades Free coming out. Peter Rabbit looks pretty bad. Those are two early ones. Movies I've seen in January right now, none of them will be worst films of the year. It's probably gonna be like a horror film, maybe, a top 10. Bumblebee could be bad. Some of those bigger ones could be bad as well. Thoughts on Star Trek Discovery? I didn't watch Star Trek Discovery. I watched The Orville. I thought that was pretty fun. The only horror film that I am excited for is the new Halloween film, Yes, as I call it, age 40. I'm excited for the Halloween film too. I'm really looking forward to that. I love those movies. Thoughts on the new Freeform shows Grownish, spinoff from Blackish, and Alone Together? I have not watched Grownish. I watched a little bit of Blackish. I think it's pretty funny, but I've seen a commercial for Grownish. I was watching The Incredibles the other day on Freeform, and they had the trailer for it. Looks pretty funny. I'm angry at the Razzies for giving Mother. Exactly. Late movie reviews. I'm with you there, bud. Mother was, I think, my third favorite film of the year. It is so good. So crazy. Are you planning to watch those like Altered Carbon? I've heard Altered Carbon, and I haven't heard the other two. But are they Netflix shows? If they are, I might check them out. I like watching Netflix shows. I've heard of Altered Carbon. I haven't heard of the other two. I'll have to check those out when I'm done with this. What movie franchise do you wish that would end? Transformers. Pirates. Are you disappointed by Power Rangers Bombed? Yeah, I am. I mean, it was an okay movie. Disappointed for me. I'm disappointed that it bombed because I would hope that they make a second one and then they would do Tommy Oliver, the Green Ranger, but we'll see. It's my fourth favorite movie. Very close, very close. HBO Altered Carbon is Netflix, Amazon. I don't have HBO. Altered Carbon, I knew that was Netflix. Another one, Amazon. You skipped the question. Thoughts on the trailer for new Paramount's Networks reboot of Heathers? Oh, sorry, but I didn't see the question. And there's a lot of questions here. Sorry. Oh, I see it there now. Heathers. I thought Heathers was a really fun movie. Isn't Paramount coming reboot of Heathers? Isn't that like a show in March? I enjoy the movie. It's a fun movie. So I think I'll probably check it out. I mean, I'm sorry I skipped the question. I just didn't see it. Thoughts on the trailer? I haven't actually seen the trailer. but I am curious about the show. Thoughts on bringing back Murphy Brown? I haven't seen that show. I just Googled it. I mean, I didn't watch a lot of shows, older shows growing up, so I didn't really revisit a lot of things. What do you think we will see a new Friday the 13th? When, I don't know, a couple years maybe? I mean, if Halloween does really good, then maybe we can get like a new Nightmare, a new Friday the 13th movie pretty soon, hopefully. I mean, I would love to see a new Friday the 13th movie. So like Friday the 13th, Halloween, and Nightmare on Elm Street, my favorite three horror franchises. I mean, we can have those Chucky movies, but let's see a new Friday the 13th one. Make it R again and just make it really fun. I'd love to see that. What would you rather see, a live action film of Captain Planet or Carmen Sandiego? Haven't watched Carmen Sandiego, but I know who you're talking about. Captain Planet would be really fun. I like that parody they did with Don Cheadle as Captain Planet. Favorite Disney Channel original movie? Halloween Town. Halloween Town, of course. I actually been to where they filmed Halloween Town in Oregon. Really disappointing, actually. Not a really big town. We get to see the pumpkin, just a really lazy looking town. But Disney Channel original movie, I have to go with Halloween. That's my favorite one. Halloween 2 is pretty good too. Other ones like Luck of the Irish, High School Musical. Yep, High School Musical. I like those ones too. I just like musicals in general. Those are a lot of fun. Other questions? I got maybe 6 viewers. I think maybe about ending this soon. I had a lot of fun with this. I'm gonna go check on the baby, see how she's doing. But I love actually. High School Musical sucks. I know it does suck, but I like watching it. I remember The Color of Friendship. Hello, Tara. Actually, I was gonna come out there and see how you're doing. But how is Daisy? Let me know how she's doing. But think about ending this. I loved, just chatting with a bunch of people. I had a lot of fun. I could definitely do a live Q&A coming up soon. Daisy sleeps for like 2.5 hours. I can sneak back here and do a live chat with you guys. Tara, we just watched, what was it? The one with Dove Cameron we just watched. We're going to watch Zombies. She's pissed. Oh, I'm coming out then. Do you watch the TV show Suits? No, I don't. Sorry. But if you guys would love to see a Q&A, leave your thoughts down below, and I could definitely arrange a Q&A maybe a couple times a month or once a month. We'll see like that, how that goes. But thank you for joining me. Reaching Halloween is disappointed. I don't understand why they replaced original actors. Yeah. Cloud9, that's one we watched. That's a video for another day. Yep. But thank you guys for everybody who watched this and subscribe to my channel, like the videos, comment, everything. I really do appreciate all the support. So stick around for February. Got a lot of videos, those Wes Anderson movies, reviews, ranking videos, trailer reactions, a lot of things coming your way. So definitely stick around for all that. Thank you guys for all the support. I'm off to check out my check on my baby and see how she's doing. Give her some love. But I hope everybody had a great Sunday and a great time talking with me here on YouTube. You guys are the best as always. This is Just Watch Movies, and you stay classy, YouTube.